Okay. Looks like I'm actually live. Finally! Hopefully this time I won't get an abrupt stopping point. Cool.
Oh, they did him.
Hello, anyone who might be watching. How are you all doing? And hello, anyone who might watch in the future. Let's have a drink. Map. Get the quests. No, we will do the secondary quests later. Put on new clothes. That'll do. Yeah, so how are you all doing? Is this the right way? No. That's not Yennefer's room.
Son on the fool.
There's Yennefer's room. Woohoo. Let's put some proper clothes on. Well, some worse clothes. Is that what I got from here? Screw it. I believe... Well, I'm assuming this is what I got from here. Let's put some real clothes on. 1, 2. We will take the gloves off. Whoa, I never realised how big Geralt's hands are. Look at them, massive. That don't look right.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
The person you love more than ever, Geralt.
Vagabond.
Yes? Can I assist you? Can I get up there from here? Where is my roach? Come, roach. Let us ride.
Come on.
Now, if this mission goes how I want, this mission goes how I would like it to. Basically, yeah, I have something to protect our innocence.
Oh, this blade's not worth shining. Weak arms swinging it, eh?
We are riding. Oh. I think the horses that fell off mine not yesterday on Monday. Oh, it bloody hurt. But apparently I was very acrobatic. I hit the ground, did 2 forward rolls and rolled back onto my feet. Here we go. See, Yennefer, I am
Bran
special.
was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you
I
have
know it's a
someone in
worthy
mind.
success.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me.
I think someone wants
This
a
is my
monarchy.
friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt.
Some might say.
You must forgive me. But on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
Yes, Yennefer is.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Yeah.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported, but sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
Yes. Let's go find Krach.
We should mingle before they all
Krach and
get drunk.
Cleats.
There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I
Very
don't know
true.
what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Sounds good.
Got me eye on you.
That's how you flirt, ladies and gentlemen. Flirt according to a witcher.
They light lanterns on the rocks and loot the red
So,
ships.
what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot to be written from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of...
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Good for picking your teeth, sir.
Yes. What more do you like about me, Yennefer?
Lady Yennefer.
Tell me everything.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Really? Yeah, that's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach and Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow
Really?
me, please.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met.
I bet you
Don't
did.
remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honour. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugas, Madman Lugas' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otrek on Hindar.
Fair enough. Nice to meet you, lads. Yeah, and what's your name?
Forgive
Sorry
me.
for that.
I remember our meeting. all
Let's
those
not
years ago.
ignore the
I don't recall
lady.
your name.
Ceres on Crate, Crack her da, and her big brother Yalmer called a Sparrowhawk. A Yal's daughter she is. Fat lot of good it does her.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Crack about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating.
Oh, this guy sounds like an
I
ass.
would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat
This sounds all very
I'm
serious.
willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Sure, I'll race. Why not?
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was.
Oh, we're just
ready
going
to
now?
puke from all the boredom. Let's go.
Oh, screw it. Okay, I'm winning this.
We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll
I
see
can
the
do that.
stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
Shouldn't be too hard.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
3, 2, 1. Go! Out me way, goats. Out me way, little goats. I've got a lady to beat in a race. Let's outrun this. I've got a bit of a distance right now. Probably walk the end. That's how you end up losing. You know, rabbit and the tortoise style. Unless you go the Scrubs route, which is a bit of a different type of rabbit and the tortoise. Bloody nasty one too. Dr. Cox and his rabbit and tortoise in the hair story. Full Karamaz's axe, why not?
I won, but only by a hair.
You're being far too kind.
There's winning and there's losing, and I lost.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go
you
back
did.
to the week.
Let's.
You lost hard. But only by a hair, apparently.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who
Means
won?
everyone is absolutely...
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher Sparrowhawk. And it'll likely happen to any of us. Enough of the
Not wrong.
let's drink.
I've got a lot of experience running from many monsters. Oof. I mean, I made a promise to Yennefer, and personally, I rarely drink. I have my reasons for that, but... So, this is how my goat is going to do it.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
Well, if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
I am very happy to learn as much as you want to tell me anything beyond it.
My God, and dire heroes. There's 3 black ones alone.
Where am I supposed to be going? Where is she?
Ow! Slit his own throat. Wouldn't let himself be took prisoner.
Then the Jarl of Undisclosed sacrificed a whole flock to the gods. So they'd send
Everyone sounds rather brutal.
The ballad of Bitter
Ooh, I appear to have got myself stuck somewhere.
Careful now.
Climb over the table. I'm sure that's a normal thing you do here.
Well, bear.
Anyone to talk to? Or am I just off to go speak to
He's not exaggerating. Skellig Bede will knock anyone on their arse.
Did she just like, I don't know, disappear herself?
You sending your vermin to me, that screaming swan sounds uncannily like Duncan. Too bad I don't talk to spirit. Not talking to you, shit brains. I'm warning you.
This looks interesting.
Trust the wide somber sea.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. Geralt, Jarl Dona and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker. Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head.
Do it.
Stick it on a pike and piss down your neck hole. Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now. Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Oh, I've got to talk about the accents and who they're supposed to be around here in a minute. Just calm down.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my industry out there. You don't scare anyone, Donor. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit. Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy,
Not wrong.
this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Yeah. You've gone a bit too
Know
far.
what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of. Move the benches.
I'm gonna beat
Gob slapping.
the shit out of you.
Fist his fucking gob. Make him choke on his teeth already. Fist his fucking gob. Make him choke on his teeth already.
Back off, Lugos. No. Because you're tougher than I am. I don't like it.
Show the damn bugger his place. Neath the table.
Let's get him. No, back off. Good boy, Geralt. Let's get off. Come on, back off. Down he goes. Like a bitch.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even. As soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
Good man.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one.
I mean, I don't like you.
Witcher,
I would definitely
have a
kill
drink
you.
with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour.
I'll bear that
Meet
in
him for an
mind.
ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you but a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
I can't. I'm
No
sorry.
hard feelings, but we'll have to drink another time.
Yes. We've important discussions ahead.
You land rats are all the same. Fear to you wenches.
Oh, I just want to stab you. Okay, F5 is the save. The last time I,
What now?
It just
Now
randomly
we pay a
died.
visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
I don't think we
Because
have
we've
been.
not been.
Go on. I
Take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
I have to admit that basically in this, I would go to the ends of the earth for Yennefer. I, like every man, am dumb enough for one person and one person only. Come on, Yennefer.
Footsteps.
Ooh, we might have to be quick here.
Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble. And cranes whoop. Whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right. Nightingales croon.
So do I. That has to be probably one of the most inane conversations ever.
That was close.
What was? Guards or the way you two were up against each other? Geralt again.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
She says, right next to the crows. If they're his spies, they've probably heard everything you just said here. Oh, I thought it was like a window.
In my life.
Geralt of Rivia. Be romantic.
Any with you, my dear. Anything down here I might want? Nope.
Yes?
Is the door just open? You're just going to let me have to do it? Excellent. I'm taking everything I can find. Okay.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. Looks alive.
Looks alive.
Yes.
Anyone else thinking, well, that's because they probably are?
Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Okay. Anyone else thinking, yeah,
100 loose and
these guys are going to be. These guys are going to come alive. I probably actually should leave that like that.
Looks alive.
Okay. This is a strange room.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Clever. I assume I need to go through that door. I'm gonna light these, actually. Something in my brain says that this might be like a special lock. I mean, it's probably just a load of bullshit, but that kind of that fits my brain. A load of bullshit.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
Oh.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Of course they are.
Monsters. I can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
Something isn't.
That's one less.
Something's not right in here.
That stench.
Where's the other animals? What's going on? I don't like it. Where are you, Anna?
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
I can believe it.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
How much damage have I made?
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside, Geralt.
Inside where?
Yes? I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
she says, as I rob absolutely
Our
everything.
dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Letter bearing Ermien's seal to the druids. Warns them
Rubber
about
druids. Be forewarned that the sorceress has arrived in Ardskillig. Her name is Yennefer, and she hails from Vengerberg. I know you are immune to feminine wiles and will not let a well-draped skirt muddle your reasoning. Nevertheless, I warn you not to be taken in by her intelligence and refinement. I know who Yennefer is. I do not, however, know the true goal of her stay in Skellige. Oops, excuse me. I see no point in asking her this question directly. Yennefer is known for her cunning and eloquence. Yes, she is. She says not what she thinks, but what she wishes you to hear. You must remember, this is no second-rate sorceress. This is a person who breaks bread with the rulers of the North, and who most recently has been working with the Nilfgaardian Emperor himself. Familiar with courts the world over, she possesses an ability to manipulate that even the wiliest diplomat would envy. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site of the Cataclysm we are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the same. The sorceress from Vengerberg is stubborn and effective at manipulator. I know that in the past, her and Crack's path crossed. I suspect she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What that is exactly, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in a separate letter. May the power be with you, brothers. Ermion.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlove. A biography enhanced.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in.
He likes his pipe weed.
Skellige's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead men.
Very, very Viking. Like many nations of the North, hold a series of beliefs. That's pretty cool. Try not to mess with anything else myself.
Goes in for light reading too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
Alexander Ho walks down the long corridor, delighted that the sounds of debauchery pouring out of the rooms drowned out the sounds of his footsteps. The long-neglected brothel floor creaked and moaned, as though the wood regretted being witness to lecherous scenes fed to it by this hallowed house of ill repute, standing in the very centre of the pride of the northern cities. Ho had been generously remunerated for this visit by the wife of a silk merchant. She had long suspected her husband of dabbling with loose women during his working hours. The case had seemed simple enough, banal even. A cheating husband, how many similar affairs had he unravelled? The worst was that his employers never truly wanted him to bring irrefutable proof of their husband's guilt. On the contrary, in their heart of hearts, they always hoped his investigation would prove their husband's a model citizen. And their suspicions wholly unfounded. This time it truly did turn out that the woman's husband was no whoremonger, despite the fact that his trail led Alexander to a place in which fleshy pleasures bought and sold. That's always a sentence. Fleshy pleasures. The door in front of which he stopped, following the instructions he had received from the gnome at the entrance, had a small plaque, the number 16 on it. Unlike the other rooms, this one was enveloped in an unsettling calm. Ho turned the doorknob and pushed the door open, and what he saw behind it far exceeded his worst expectations. I want to know more now.
Dwarven triple mead.
I'm going to say, Ermion likes his... he very much likes his...
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
his luxury things. Probably the right word to say.
A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
What we got here? The White Frost. About Eiflina's prophecy. I know little bits about that.
A sword in a stone. Thing's begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
What do we have here?
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
I'm going to keep
Need
looking
something
around
else.
before I go
Gotta
forward,
look
because I
around.
assume this is where I need to go.
Look at this. A detailed map of the Northern Kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that.
A child's skull.
Ermion, you sick bastard.
Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Pine cone.
A pine cone.
Didn't expect this. A large female.
I want the sword. Give me that sword. Okay.
Let's try again.
We're dealing with a druid. Sorry if you can hear people walking past my house shouting as loud as they pissing can. Let's try the pine cone.
What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing.
I was thinking druid, pine cone. So I'm gonna guess the
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
Oh, that was a click.
Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
I'm not so sure. I wouldn't normally
Geralt, come
light
here.
everything as a go.
I found the mask.
But haven't you seen the creature in the corner?
This is it.
Come on, Yennefer.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before
the earth elemental comes in. I really hope it isn't damaging my sword too much. Let me get everything. There we go.
Geralt, hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta
bugger.
think of something quick.
Yes?
I genuinely am not sure here.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
There we go.
Hold on tight. Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
I will.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Wouldn't the enchantress need to have an idea? Oh yeah.
Wait,
For what?
we must talk to Croc.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you. Oh no.
I missed you too.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Croc's waiting.
Is that so?
Yen, let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try. My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Croc and Crate asked about you.
We went out. For a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We will take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the Beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now. was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
I believe you. Okay, so just so everyone knows, for some reason, even though I covered up what we know was happening there, YouTube decided it was going to cut my thing, because apparently, and this is the most annoying part, it apparently heard, what's it called, it was stopped because it detected apparently either copyrighted video, music, or got a what's it called, complaint that it was going against the guidelines. Now, no one was watching at that time, so they didn't get a complaint. That music had been playing the entire bloody time, so it wasn't that. The video has been playing the entire time, so it wasn't that. Many other people have the exact same video, so YouTube, stop bullshitting, please. Anyway, let's carry on with this. Once I've got to the end of this conversation, I'll restart the stream. We know how Ciri
Magic
likes
anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages, but Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Okay. Do I need to talk to him?
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cirilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. On foot! Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres knows that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordalach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant. Give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Unvik, then travel on foot to Uska, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Ceres intended to lift Udyak's curse?
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Ulrich further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes,
Or I might go and do it for her.
explain things to her and bring her back.
Yeah.
Can't help
I know he
wondering.
doesn't.
Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Fair enough.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ardskellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south.
Sounds good.
The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krak. I will see you later.
Oh, you have no idea, Krak. Okay, excellent. Let's restart the stream. Okay, cool. Looks like we are back. Finally. Now let's take stream health settings. Cool. Irony is, seeing as they just took down the previous video, that whole video had something watching over it. Yep, I can go back quite far. I'll just re-upload that video in a minute, or once I've finished. And there's just going to be... there ain't going to be a massive thing like that in front of it. So everyone will get to see most of it. But I'll have to look into various naughty scenes in the future. And just have to video them offline instead. Very, very annoying though. But that's a bureaucracy. Anyway, where were we? Cool. Yennefer likes us. Excellent. Let's go do some... let's go do some of this stuff. Okay. Where do I need to go? All the way over there, by the looks of it. Cool. But there's so much around here. Okay, okay. I am going to ride here. right out of town. Go find that. Head here, and then here, and then here. Speak here, and go round. Do a bit of exploring. Oh.
These
Need that, but you know. Apparently there's a lot of continental dandies.
No clue what to get. Maybe a
Dingle dandy dodies.
got me eye on you.
That's something I want to see. Accents in this. I love the accents generally, but all those guards.
Not looking pretty.
Greetings, White
It's gonna
Wolf.
drive me insane because
I
all those
suspected
guards.
you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Best stocked armory in all Skellig is right here at Cairtrulda Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see
Really?
for myself.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Give them all a careful look.
As I was saying, I may as well get you to speak. I can
What do you
just
think?
tell that it's.
Who'll be the next king
I
of
can
the
tell
Isles?
everyone's accent.
Yalmar,
is
clear as
American
day.
Trying to
Lads
do
brave and generous. And from
a
Croc's own
Scandinavian
line.
accent
No better claimant.
with a little bit of Scottish in the top of there. Can you make
Looking for
master
someone who
quality
can
armor?
make me a master quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf. Fergus, perhaps?
Really?
Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
I know where he is then. Let's play some Gwent so I can get some.
Wouldn't mind a few
Cards
rounds of
from you.
cards.
There we go. Give me my spies. Yes. Yes. I don't really want the clear weather if I don't need it. Ah, villain to Trendmouth. Go for it. Go nuts. I have spies for you. Tala, nice. Oh, this looks like a nice strong hand. That's what she said. I could. I don't have anything that brings people back, so let's just let him waste his cards. Oh, he's gonna use. Damn it. He's getting a fair few cards back. Fuck. He's got the same amount of cards as me now. Yes! Let's go hard on the front line. I have that card. I got to play myself. Villain Roche. I'm throwing down a tough front line. So is he. He ain't backing off. He's gonna play another bloody spy in it. Of course he is. Hey. What? Way. Hey. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. I'm glad I got rid of that. But I've got to win this first round. And I'd like to keep all of this for my next video. He has 2 more cards than I do. Bugger. Okay. Okay. Change your tactics here. Sabrina Gledisick, eh? If I can, I want to keep those two for my final round. I might have lost this one though. He's playing hard. He is not going easy on me here. Impenetrable foe. I'm gonna play it. Oh, I think I've got this. I'm gonna pass. He's got to have something spectacular to win this round. Oh, you lost, my friend. And I won the next one. Cool. Beat your ass.
You're back.
What do you have in stock?
Wouldn't mind a look at...
Because I've got things to sell to you. Ooh. Undvic armor. Ooh. Belhaven Brigandine. Redanian Halberdiers armor. I'm taking all of these. I'm taking them as well. Do I really need some new armor though? I mean, it is +5. Well, level 22 though, I could come back and get that. No, I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I can hear people talking right outside my front door as well. I hate living in a block of flats.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Everyone just walks around. Kind of gets in the way, if that makes sense. People tend to not really care for your privacy or anything. But oh well. Come on, we've got stuff to do.
Got me eye on you.
I want to mount Roach. Good.
Run, Roach.
Come on.
These continentals.
Let's ride.
You drink last night too?
Out of my way. Don't care who you are. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at the sexy parts of the game and just put them on video instead of stream. Otherwise, YouTube is going to just keep going at me, going, "Oh, you're an awful person. You're an awful person." Think of the kids.
You! Most humbly beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament. See, I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria and...
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
I gave this asshole money.
I Novigrad. No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
Very true.
I'll show you out. All right, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it with interest. Just please don't take me to the Jarl.
No. You're going to the Jarl, dickhead.
Think you could fool me a second time? I'm gonna let the Jarl decide what to do with you.
Force me to come with you? Go ahead, try.
I did it. No, I was being stupid, trusting someone. But I like to try and trust. I like to hope that people aren't absolute arseholes. Ooh. There appears to be a second viewer. Hello.
Come closer, stranger.
Just look up, and there you are. Hi, I hope you enjoy what you
Wonder if
you enjoy watching.
As he looks.
And I really, really hope you haven't come for top level gameplay, because it's really not the right place here. Let's see. Right all the way over here. Let's go see what's over here. Abandoned site. Where's the monsters I need to kill then? There's the monsters I need to kill. And I really hope I'm not too low level to kill. Go on then. Throw this on. Yes! I love that sort of thing. It's great. And you're dead. Jesus, that guy on the left's got some swagger, hasn't he? Oh my god, the kids came back quick. How long have I been here? Area liberated. Populace has returned.
We heard. That we feel like you just were...
Stupid me. I hadn't put my phone on silence. I'll sort that out in a second.
Well, what is it? Thanks, girl.
You're not from round here.
No, I'm not from round here. What gave you that idea? Dwarven spirits, I'm going to take them. If there's anything else around here,
You put it here,
I could
hold it
take.
and chop. Like this.
Oh!
Hey! Watch it!
No, you put your hand there, then hold it and try. Oh wait, no, that's how it is. I wonder how many people actually have lost their hand because of just not listening how to saw a piece of wood. I would assume there are quite a few people. Oh wow, third person. Am I being invaded by bots or something?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, they're gone. I was being invaded by bots. I bored the bots to death already. Oh, if anyone is wondering, or a bit curious, this is literally my first time playing through this game. A bit of a hype hater. Oh my god, lost his arm. That was so cool. Even the game was just like, yeah, we're taking it. What the hell? Valuable fossil? What did I just walk in on? Did I just like murder a bunch of archaeologists or something? I mean, as funny as that would be. No, Lara Croft. She's dead.
Giddy up.
Try and get somewhere near her. So I'm having to do a bit of exploration.
Did you know a cow's got 2 stomachs? What for?
Go, go.
Yes, I was very aware cows have 2 stomachs, but that's because I study things like that. That was mostly about the horse. The horse. A lot of treasure. Oh, below. There are cave entrance nearby. There we go. Let's throw on the Quen. There we go. Ooh, creepy ass noises. These wraiths look cool though. First time I think I've seen wraiths in this with this mod on. The Hulk mod. Okay. Weird things happen. The Wraith essence just... well, the Wraith's bodies just appear out in the leaves around there. Okay. We'll hit the village next. Oh, it's here. Look at how many question marks there are, and this is just in Care Trolled. I doubt your Wraith problem. Oh god.
Good prospect round here.
Witcher! Got an offer for you.
Silver in them hills.
Aye, it's there. Ain't so easy to get it out.
Why's that?
What's this offer?
Jenga
Got
Ferret.
a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
Oh my god. Hat Jenga Fret. Django Fett. Wow, game. Just wow.
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Quite the rogues they are. 3 of them. And everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut, often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know what that. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday. Witcher?
Ah.
You know when you just go, I don't trust your intentions. No, I don't want to be doing Echoes of the Past. Well, I mean, I kind of want to do Echoes of the Past, but I want to do this thing first. Oh, I might have to disappear for a wee in a second.
Tell me, lads, where are you sailing this time?
Carrack. They've outwent there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full garrison.
Oh, aye. Must have sent men against the Black One. Not expecting anyone to strike from the sea.
Then they're in for a surprise. And we're in for glory and riches.
Very.
Where's your road, Win?
Where are you going?
Wherever I'd like it to.
Could very well be your lucky day. Spending hard-earned coin, that's an art in itself.
Oh, how about a game of cards? Is that an art?
Hard to argue with that. Want a bit more to spend, though. So how about a game of Gwent?
Get rid of that card. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, Dykstra. That'll do for that. I'll take that. Oh bugger, I pressed the wrong button. Or a Geralt instead, for fuck's sake. It's very annoying when I press the wrong button. I'll get my cards back, don't you worry again. So he'll play a 10. I'm going to pass this around. Yeah. Bugger. Well, my dear Yennefer. Time to bring some more cards. Ooh. It's going to be a fun front line, isn't it? Don't need anything particularly strong. I can bring him back in a minute. 11, 10. Time to whoop your ass! Let's throw down a bit of dandelion. I'm gonna just use this. I want to see what he's gonna throw out to me. If he's got a scorch, I want to try and force him to use the scorch very early before I get really strong. There we go. Knew we had a scorch somewhere. Bring it, dickhead. Ain't got shit on me. How awful. look at these numbers, 82. I'm just gonna throw everything down. Just because I can. Look at that. My army whipped up.
Hankering for some trotters, eh?
Would very well be your lucky day.
Let's see if you've got anything useful to me. Not really. You can have that then. Fairly well.
So long.
Let's see.
Where are you going?
Where am I going? Where I want to go. Beware the black ram who puts one straight in the arse if one turns the arse to him. I will bear that in mind. Skull seeks apprentice. Will teach a boy with keen ear and strong lungs the art of blowing bagpipes. Ye golden lips. That's an awful moniker to your name. Go plough somewhere else. To the couple boffing in my barn every night. Ride the cripper somewhere else. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I'll chase you out with a whip. Nutter. CD Projekt Red have some very talented writing, I have to say. I caught a two-headed cod yesterday. Is it a sign from the gods? If I don't know where to start it smoking, or take it to the druid so we can take a look at it. Need a man looking to take in a handsome unmarried man to keep me warm at night. Must be fair-haired, well-proportioned, with a thick beard, fresh breath, and considerable lustiness. Gesture. That's an offer. Contract missing miners. It will not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant, a few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what's become of them. However it does so, we'll get gold to match his glory. I will take that then.
Then we go inside.
Got a bunch of things to read. Yeah. Ibrahim Severe's first note. After the discovery of marks relating to the Bear School of Witches, I haven't found any bear gear yet. In the ruins of Castle Tertiary, Tui Research. One of those. Professor Amstein sent me to prepare a map similar to the one prepared by A. Kermit, indicating various locations in the archipelago where these symbols occur. Professor Amstein was, of course, correct in his suspicions. I quickly found such locations and marked them on the map. Nice. Following Professor Atmazein's instructions, I'm studying the remnants of the presence of witches from the Bear School. I've discovered more locations marked with bear symbol. Naturally, I have marked each on this map. I have noticed something disturbing. Sometime, a certain strange gentleman appears to have followed me. He stays at the same inns and roadhouses as I, sticking close to me like a shadow. I've decided to return at once to the place where I began my research in the ruins of Castle Tertiary to meet with the other members of the expedition. Ibrahim Savi, adjunct in natural history at Oxford Academy. I am charting a direct course for the spot where we commenced our study, the ruins of Castle Tertiary. As I travel, I have been marking the additional location of that symbol which I have discovered. Written in unsteady hand, he's still following me. The map is damaged and covered in blood, hard to decipher, the locations are marked, and only a portion of text is legible. The ruins of Castle Tertiary, that is where we made our first findings. I shall be safe there. This portion covered in blood. Don't think it ended well for, what's it called? Elgar here did further improvement ruins to equipment used by the school of the wolf in various regions of the Skellige Hills. He put some in wooden forts in southern Skellige, another set he hid in ruins in the western portion of Hindisfjall, a third stash was hidden in the burial mounds found in western Skellige. Some of the improvements of the school or the wolf gear are hidden in the Skellige Isles. Elgar left them in the central parts of Skellige and the ruins of 2 watchtowers, one Undik and one Spikru. He wanted them to be available for witches who needed them and are clever enough to find them.
Were you saying?
Awesome.
Geralt, it's about what they're to sell for us.
You must be boss.
Let's hit the map. So I want to go down there. I'll ride it. I didn't use.
First there's silver in them hills.
Use this road that well.
Aye. Ain't so easy.
God, Roach, you just acting like my horse now. I'll come to you, and I'll even wait for you. You gotta make the effort to come to me as well.
What can I do for you?
Oh no, a cow's got 2 stomachs.
Why is this such an amazing turn of events to the people of Skellige? I need to know. I might have to do some scavenger hunting. After I've dealt with this, because I would like the school here. Look at the ponies! Look at the ponies! I want them. You can see that they really put more effort into Roaches than they did.
Not so fast, Roach.
I think they're probably more likely to be mules by the looks of it, but still, you can tell they definitely put more effort into Roach's model than they did the mules.
Who'll I leave my home to if Chalva dies? Who'll continue my line?
Hi, name's Geralt. Here to help
Mind
you.
if I interrupt?
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Farewell.
Here you're having trouble.
And if I interrupt, hi.
I am. Look, see it lying there. A horse head on the pole. That's
a nithing kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
aye, and the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Boy's feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I think I've seen some I think I fought golems in this game that look like this guy.
I can help
Bastard.
you. One of 2 ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
There's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
Probably.
A nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tialva, son of Lothar. Trails fresh. Might want to look around some.
Follow me, please, Roach. Okay. What do we got?
What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
Geralt's leveled hand. What do you think he does with this stuff when he picks it up? Was it you? Can I hear you? Can I help you, Mr. Messenger?
A witcher, eh? A witcher, eh?
Take that as a no. Keep following me, Roach.
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl.
Little girl,
Back to the village at
anything about the shawl?
You, Odin?
I am. Hear about me, sonny?
Jesus. Okay.
Let's talk about
Apparently
my reward
I'm
first.
starting another contract at the same time. Let's go here.
Have mercy on an old man. Drop your price a few crowns.
Have mercy on an old man. I don't give a shit about looking for my son that much. He ain't worth that much fucking money. Let's go for free footage instead.
Have mercy on an old...
I get it. You don't care about your son that much. 315.
It's a lot. I need to borrow from Kid, but you have it. Won't spare no coin for me boy.
Won't spare no coin for my boy. I think we call bullshit on that.
Where should I look for your son?
East of here, midst the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh. Met him at the tavern. They filled his head with nonsense about some treasure. I said, Sonny, Pharaoh folk are liars to a man. You shouldn't fraternize with them. But he knew better.
How'll I recognize it?
Apparently.
All I know is he doesn't listen to his father. Pretty typical for his age.
His name's Olve, a cheerful lad, a bit of a lisp. Nothing special about his looks, except last I saw him he was wearing a yellow tunic. Lovely, none other like him in the village. Got it from me a year back, on his birthday.
That ought to do it. I'll look around. No promises, though.
I really hope this does not cross.
Me, you're not that scary.
Greetings.
With that bountiful
Junior overturned old pious Peter after he violated a priestess.
Hey.
He feared the wrath of modern
Guys,
prayer. That's why.
I wanna speak to you. Okay. You're about to steal something. Since when has that been stealing? I've done that millions of times.
Take me with you.
Okay, is no one willing to speak to me here?
Watch
I'm
out.
busy. Call that walking.
Spoils from real
Call that walking.
yes.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Okay, fade away.
Fare thee well.
Okay. Apparently I need to ask about the shawl's owner, but no one is speaking.
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
Last year, Lovan his horse flying right off that.
That day jump. For something beautiful though.
Okay, who is going to talk
A
to
Nordling.
me?
Hey,
A Nordling.
Yes, an Ordling.
Stocked up with me.
I were a rich
raid or go. You've just barely made wood and already you're pestering me.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Nope.
So long.
Looking for someone to talk to me about this lady shawl.
Hi. Uncle said folk on the continent have heads like cats. We're gonna kill the cats.
Pray a smile upon you.
Hi.
Aye? What's it you need?
One
Any
random
chance you
woman in
know
this
who
entire
wore this
place.
shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
Yeah. I suspect she ain't gonna like this.
You're a witcher, right?
Yes. Fiona, how you doing?
Found your shawl near Lothar's house, by the nithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
'Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared my bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed.
God, of course.
Stupid Benjona let herself be had. No, I have not been had. Nor have I forgot.
Please just lift the curse.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
Fuck's sake. Why are people awful?
Come and treat the Jarl with me. It'll be easier going.
Well, ask me later.
Why do I feel like this is going to be bad? Yo, Lothar. Found out who's looking for a little boy.
So, you know who placed the knifing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never! My wife, my son. I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
Oh, I don't like that at all. No. Okay.
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
There's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
Shut up, asshole.
J-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
I hate you, Lothar.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. My son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No.
God, no.
Not in the mood.
No, wrong. I wonder. I'm just going to try something. Because I know this game sometimes
there's been a magic explosion
like to do it where
related to Ciri's reappearance.
you don't really know
destroyed
the
a
answer.
vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the
Where, like, a good answer is not always obvious.
and seek further clues.
Those are the words I was looking for.
whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
I'm hoping what I can do is tell Yona that he's willing to let her go. So she might go, oh I will remove it. Everyone's happy, everyone's all good. Let's see. May work.
Old friend. Yeah? You might deserve...
Thanks.
Don't bring the gun.
Okay. Yona, I've got new information for you. Do the right thing, lady.
What became of those nice Barrow lads who went treasure hunting in the ruins?
I don't know.
Please let me
Greetings.
tell her something. Damn it, it won't let me.
Mind if I have a...
Let's see if you've got anything, because I'm assuming you're about to die, lady. How much elemental essence do I have? Oh, 18. No point then. Winestone. I think I'll take that. The rest of it I'm not too bothered by.
See ya.
I recognize your type of Milo.
Goodbye, lady.
Vagrant.
You were an angry, angry woman. Violence begets violence and all that.
A-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
So?
It did.
Yeah.
Thanks. You're a...
No.
Let's go find something else that makes me smile instead. You know what? I feel like doing a little bit of treasure hunting. Okay, don't feel like doing some treasure hunting quite that far away yet. Which are contracts. And is this one? Ah, just down the road. We can do that. Roach. I saw you pop in. You were clever enough that time. I saw you pop. Ooh, what's up here? Because this looks cool. What do I have?
Fang and claw wounds all over the body, but those indicate feeding. He died from a blow to the head.
What do we have here, guys? There's something that looks... Jeez! Come on. Fucking hell. Bring it on, dickhead. He just like slaps me. think that might be a little bit out of my league. Just a little bit. Yeah, turn around, run away.
Slow now. Whoa.
No, not slow. Very quick. Move. There we go.
Hey.
Oh, I love how beautiful Skeleton is.
Slow now. Whoa.
Can you swing an axe?
Just around that asshole. Over.
I'll work hard all day for a boy's
You're a
sake,
witcher,
that's all.
right?
Go home, lad. Have your parents feed you.
Dad didn't come home from the raid. Mum's caring for me sick sis. Please, Uncle.
Look, first the head's got to soak for 2 days. Then you scrape off the bits of flesh, like this.
Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, a little bit creepy at the same time, but sweet.
Greetings.
How about some cards?
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
Sounds good to moi. Yes, I got my 2 spies. Oh, my bloody armors. Deerhead Brigade. A joy. Oh, that's nice. Late mysterious elf. I think I know who that mysterious elf is. Hey. We will pass on that one. He's used up some pretty powerful cards. Really? I mean, I win that. Oh, this ain't gonna be pretty. Nothing about this is going to be pretty. I will bring you back. I suspect this is actually going to be quite a hard one to fight. Ooh, Cirilla. I want that card. Give me Cirilla. Ooh. And he's back. Capital's here. Go on. I should have played it earlier. Would have got rid of all those. There were 15 dead rather than those. I believe that you fucked up. Nice little move, that. I'll give you that. Lay Geralt of Rivia. Jesus, this guy's got some powerful cards. Ooh. Let's hope that what's it called? Clear weather that he's forced to use. Oh, I did not like that. I mean, neither did he, but still. I was not expecting him to have another Scorch. Bugger! He's nasty. It's dirty. Got anything to give you?
Let me see what Hotspur brought in.
Absolutely nothing. Anything I can sell to you? Sell. And the shirt. There we go.
So long.
Okay. Yo, Sven, apparently there's a woodland spirit.
Don't enter the wood.
We've offended him, Sven. The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a ploughing beast from the ploughing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might you be?
Geralt, a witcher.
Geralt, I'm a witcher.
A killer for hire. What do you seek here?
Saw your notice.
What notice? This village is home to decent folk only. You won't find any work here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this, it's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
Well, tell us a bit about this woodland spirit.
What is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a common beast. Murders any man who ventures into its territory.
Exhaustive as descriptions go. What does this spirit look like? Anyone seen it for themselves?
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you. Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog, a wolf maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors. Men with the hearts of predators. The spirit grants them an honorable death.
Does it now?
You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in peace. We never knew hunger.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are uncreate. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
We are slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
Everything about this... I don't know, something feels off.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to bring back the old ways.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
Yes.
You're looking ill. Let's nurse some mead at the tavern.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
I'm gonna say this is a Leshen. Probably. Hello.
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
Let's see where it leads, shall we?
Thin and deep cuts, got him like a razor.
What is this creature? This is weird. Like I say, I would go with Leshen. Thin and deep cuts. Razor. I have no idea. No clue what we're doing with it.
Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows.
Is it a Leshen then? Got a wolf. Come on, wolves, I'll deal with you. There we go. Deal with all of that. I like the wolves. I like the white wolves. They're cool. Leshens have a totem. Well, normally they have a totem. Depends whether they've still got a totem.
Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. Leshen. Male. Very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the villagers.
Okie dokie. Apparently I need to learn more about it. Here we go. Okay. Elemental. No. Hybrid? No, of course not. Must be relics, I think. There we go. Woodland spirits. Some monsters are so powerful, local populaces begin worshipping them as gods. Such was the case with the Leshen dwelling in the woods near the Skellig village of Faerund. The elders were absolutely convinced the monster watched over them by defending them from their enemies and training their hunters. The Witcher had his doubts, however. Leshens are mean, self-serving creatures, and the Ancient One living in the woods near Faerund was surely no exception. Geralt knew freeing the villagers from their supposed protector's grasp would be no easy task, if he decided to even try. Leshen, known as the Woodland Spirit, was so powerful as to have mastered the art of marking. This meant the monster had inserted his essence into one of the residents of Faerland. As long as this unfortunate soul remained alive near the settlement, the Leshen would always be reborn near its lair. Yet even the marked one eliminated, killing the Leshen would be no easy task. The monster commanded the obedience of denizens of the wood. It could thus call on wolves, ravens, or even the trees themselves to help. Luckily, it had a weakness as well. It was vulnerable to fire, that born of the eagle sign in particular. Diameritium bombs, I don't use them. Some relics oil. Let's get some relics oil on the sword at least. If I can ask people who watch this one thing, if you drive or you're going to be driving be an arsehole and beep your horn outside your mate's house because while you might think it's just for your mate, you're annoying everyone else on the street as well, which is what one of the kind arseholes who live near me has just done. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it drives me up the fucking. In fact, you know when you just do things, you know when you are just moving around in your life, just don't be an arsehole. You really don't need to be. Think about how you're impacting other people, how what you're going to do is going to impact someone else. That'll give you a rough idea of prick I'm going to speak to
Got a stain on the sleeve, Luca.
That's probably hardest.
Horror again, you all dressed up for me, Hildy?
Maybe for you. Maybe for another.
Whoa,
Come over later.
What a
You might be home.
Went to look at the
Hello,
tracks
Sven.
in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast, then. Just as I said.
Not so ordinary.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you. As long as that individual lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
I'm going to go speak to Harold as well. F5 just in case it does something I don't know.
Did Sven visit today? Of course he did. I've seen him looking at you. Pull that one in, Hilda.
Yo, Harold.
Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. But in the past, I remember, I was just a lad. Lugos Hairlip led a raid on our village. Found nothing but silence and fog. I could barely make out my uncles
Seen it, B. How you doing?
in wait behind the trees. I remember
it's been a bit of
they
a-
hunted down
been a bit of time.
one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Hairlip
You've
himself,
actually caught me in about the last half an hour or
believe
so.
he'd
with
rather
the,
have faced the woodland spirit.
Your spirit is a very
I've
old
had a couple of
Leshen.
YouTube issues.
He's
so
dangerous.
I basically
I
had
should
to
be
do
able to
2
deal with him.
streams.
Rid us of him. Yet he's what made us invincible.
How are you
Turned
doing?
us into great warriors.
Your spirit's a monster, plain and simple. Let's go.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster. Cut with the sword, he'll bleed and die. Like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods
I remember,
teem
man.
with game.
I remember.
And our women bear
And showing me
strong
the Game
babes.
of Thrones.
The power of the woodland
what's called,
spirit makes
little
us the
Easter egg.
best hunters in the Isles.
Well,
Not every
ice cream van's going past outside.
a hunter survives the sacred ritual, but aren't witchers made at similar cost?
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path.
Give me a minute then.
Ways. Roam the woods with knife and spear. Fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him.
How's that sound? Better?
Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game.
Didn't want the mic to hear my breathing,
Made a pact. Do as
so
they
it's currently pointed up.
Go south along the brook. Submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
There's no
back to just kill
guarantee your
Leshen.
method will work. And the risks are great. Probably easier to just kill the Leshen.
If the spirit dies,
Excellent.
all game will leave the woods. Our men will lose their strength, and our women will be rendered barren. It will be the end of us.
This guy's got... I love it too.
Our covenant.
Still,
This guy's got a hell of a
You're not
hell of a way to believe it.
You don't understand. Death is nothing to us. Pride is everything.
gotta give this some thought.
Yeah, we talked a bit about Cyberpunk, and a bit more information's come out about it. I'm quite into it, I have to say. What was it? Quests. I'm gonna find the Leshen and kill it instead. Much easier. I've seen parts of the new trailer. Games that I really are quite interested in seeing, or playing and things, I try to avoid a lot of spoilers and things for it. So I don't know quite to that level. But the parts I've seen, it seems to be... I don't know in terms of the outer lore. All I know is basically about the game. And parts of the game, it seems brutal, or I want it to be brutal. It seems branchy. It seems like loads and loads of different things. I mean, when all is said and done, it's basically going to be what the game comes out as that really matters. We can make loads and loads of guesses as to what it could be, what it should be, what it isn't. I try to see things without... I'm trying to see things without prejudice, basically. If it comes out and it's just bad because it's been put together, because it's the spirit of it has been compromised by something else, then we'll know. We will just know, and we can say, well, it's not a good game.
Bran told me you blasphemed the god.
If it comes out and it's managed to keep that same essence, great. When all is said and done. That's how I see it. Whether people agree with me or not. Either way, I'll play it because I'm very much interested in it. Now, where is this marked by a Leshen person? Yeah, I always think it's best to, especially nowadays with how everything is, like, because it's very easy for... It's very easy now to just go for anyone to turn around and turn anyone against anything that they might have loved, because we tend not to look at everything like we used to. We tend to just hear what someone says. It's very easy for us to just go, nah, it's a bad idea. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, things like Twitch and YouTube streaming and all that kind of stuff, and pretty much everywhere, there's no consistency behind how they do things. So... yeah. Well, if they lose his viewers, they lose his viewers. And all said and done there. If the people love him and don't want to see him go, then they'll stop watching things on Twitch. Dropping viewership. I don't tend to get much into it. I do what I do. I enjoy playing this game and the few games I play. There we go. Finally got something.
The Leshen's chosen the
Ooh.
Damn it.
Hello, Hilda.
Feeling any better?
That's not going to end up well. Yeah. Anyway, out of gaming, politics, and whatnot, what have you been up to, Peanuts? Yeah. You had a nice few days. You had a nice couple of weeks since I last saw you. Let's talk to Sven.
So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codgers would surrender his mother to please the monster.
You ain't gonna like this, Sven.
Words. Said yourself, the monster's helper must die first.
Yeah. Exile them would probably be a better idea for you.
The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
Oh, you like drawing, do you? What kind of things do you draw? Let's ruin this guy's day, because I remember seeing a few minutes ago he was talking to this lady.
Leshen's marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Human form? What kind of... In what way? Are you a bit more of a surrealist? Are you a bit more of a realism kind of person with your drawing? Do you like to add to it? Do you just like the nice simplicity? I'm curious. I know a fair few different I won't say artists, because they're not amateurs, but you know they're qualified and whatnot, but I'm always interested in seeing a little bit. It's never been something I was great at. My older brother is a absolutely excellent cartoonist, and one of my cousins, he does a lot of animation. Well, he used to do a lot of animation and things. But I'm just always kind of curious. What's your style then, Peanut? You wouldn't go with us?
Not going
then?
with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
This guy does not like how I dealt with this.
You spider dragon.
No, Spider Dragoon.
Leshen's territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast.
Let's go after some totems. Realistic. Yeah, well, I think for a lot of people, especially a lot of people who are, in terms of like, who are casual enjoyers of art, who like to see it, rather than who like to go really into it. They think of things like abstract because if you use like if you think of it from kind of outside of like the simplicity and the beauty of it, abstract art is probably one of those things that's a little bit more would seem to them a little bit more interesting. But as I'm sure you know yourself, realism can be very, very beautiful in its simplicity in how it's made, if that makes sense. Which I'm sure in some way it does to you. You can probably write it, you can probably say that better than I can. The white wolf kills another white wolf. The cycle continues. Oh, come on, you bugger, die. It's 4. Woohoo! Yeah, that's a new skill I've got, and it's great. Didn't hear me. Sorry. Yeah, when it comes to something like to say more the more casual art lover, the kind of person who just sees it on the side, I would guess that to them the idea of abstract would be that there's more going on as a result more interesting, if you get me. Not really appreciating how realism kind of works. How there's kind of beauty in that simplicity of what it is, if that makes sense. But what other kind of things do you do in terms of your art? Are you studying art at college, uni? Are you self-taught? Who is that? Right, let's deal with this lesson finally. I think I know where it is. I think I found the lesson. Okay. Gotta remind myself. Good. 6 is Igni. Let's throw on a little bit of relic tool. Wrong one. There we go. Reapply it. It can be difficult. What course are you studying then? I hear there's a bunch of crows. I think this is going to be a nasty lesson. Oh, Jesus. You're an ugly bugger, ain't you? Come on, Wolf. Held the button down just a little bit too long. Okay, so here he is. Let's get around him. Okay. Where are you coming from, eh? Hey, hiding in your blacklist. Set fire to you, you asshole. Okay, let's hit up a bit of Quen. From the Igni when I need it.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Go for it. Oh, back off. Come on. Come on, Mr. Leshen. Probably don't need to be this cautious, but there are some nasty buggers when they want to be. Come on then, wolves. Bring it. Hehehe. Oh! Nowhere near as bad as it could have been, that's for certain. Come on. I ain't going up there. You come to me, dickhead. Bring it. Go on then. I'm here. I'm here. What is this guy doing? I'm just going to burn him instead. And he's down. Fair enough, man. If it makes you happy, do it. Just make sure you can sustain yourself, that's all I say. Come on, wolves! Oh, I love the spinning strike. Look at all of this dead wolf that I can pick up now. Let's go collect everything I need to. Get the trophy and get me a reward. Knife out. There's nothing there, go out. Nothing there, buddy. Ah, Roach, how you doing? Let's go collect the reward. I'm really hoping that Sven was right, and that Harold was just a bit of a crazy man. And that all the hunters aren't going to lose heart and the animals run away, etc. We will see, though. This game has consequences. And I like those consequences. Oh, Jesus. Harold took it badly.
Hey! Hey! Look at this. Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast. We rid ourselves of its accomplices.
Oh, for God's
Don't worry.
sakes.
Our agreement stands. I earned your coin, you did.
Yeah, you're a murderer.
Nothing's changed. Leshin's gone, true, but a murderer still haunts the village.
Your work is done, Witcher. You've done your part, and I've done mine.
Everyone saw the murder.
Think the village will go along with this?
Folk will calm down. Realize the guilty needed to be punished. Do you hear?
How's this? Much better?
My village. There will be no more killings. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No more monsters left around here.
I'm looking at a few monsters. Anyway. Well, it's unfortunate you did turn up when you did, man. Unfortunately, I've got to drop off now. But thank you very much for watching.
Stick together.
I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you feel like it, I hope you might enjoy watching the VOD. There we go. Anyway, man, good to see you. Good to see that you're doing, and I hope that everything. Oh yeah, before I go, what's up, man? Let's hit the save, I think. Let's get that in there. Throw on that there so it's not swinging around while I sit up. What's up, man? Oh, what I said. Oh, about your... Oh, I was just saying, follow what... It's good to see that you're following what you want to try and do. Just make sure you can look after yourself while you're doing it, that's all. That's all, dude. Yeah, as I say, just make sure you can look after yourself, because it's very easy for... yeah. Yeah. Anyway, man. Glad to see you're okay, and I'll talk to you later. Anyone else who watches this later, I hope you all enjoyed it. And in the meantime, guys, I will see you all next time. See ya.